Once again, welcome to your show. We are looking at the pressure that Mnangagwa continues to go under, and actually the threats to his very existence that are rising to levels that are above and beyond. And right now, we are now seeing a panicky Mnangagwa who is trying to run around and use corrupt methods of winning back the favor of the people, especially in other areas where, like the war veterans, where we have seen him running around trying to buy the war veterans with the trinkets and trying to prove himself to be that leader that is needed, that is wanted. But unfortunately, it's not working. Why is Mnangagwa now trying to be good for nothing, and yet he has been actually ignoring the most important things? We have seen the degradation that has happened within the police camps and military camps, all owing to Mnangagwa's neglect. And today, while Mnangagwa is under so much pressure and his very existence threatened, we see Mnangagwa pampering police officers in fear of possible rebellion. So we have heard that Mnangagwa has started bringing back tea and eggs and stuff like that within the police canteens and messy, so that the police officers could start to be happy and possibly stand with him. But is this going to work? It's not. Mnangagwa is this kind of person who does things not for the benefit of other people. It's always about him. Kudzamtisi says in here, new leadership of police getting things right for police officers. They do an important job. They have to be pampered. This is not it. This is not it. It's not about the new leadership or what. Mnangagwa knows the right things to do, but he decides not to do because he's too greedy and selfish. So Kudzamtisi may want to celebrate the new police leadership. It's not about them. It's about Mnangagwa's, the threat to Mnangagwa's existence. It has nothing to do with new police leaders here. It is all about Mnangagwa trying to save face. So he is actually given quite a lot within the police force, and we are looking at a situation where he is trying to avoid some rebellion, especially within the police force themselves. He knows about the call that is coming from all over for police officers to join hands with the citizens, especially towards the 31st March. And the voice has been out there, the calls are out there, the encouragement and the mobilization has continued to go out. And Mnangagwa is hearing that. And to some extent, he believes that police might be able to join the rebellion because of the hardships that they are facing. But as for him putting tea and eggs and bread in the canteens and the like, I don't think that is enough, because police officers, really, their lives are underwater. There's quite a lot that needs to be done. Not only police officers, of course, we are talking about all civil servants generally. Their lives are upside down, and nobody really should be talking about it, them having tea. They might have tea and eggs at work, but what about the families, their children, school fees, the rentals, and the costs of living and stuff like that? I don't think that would really work. Mnangagwa would always want to use the less important things to try and buy hearts and steal hearts. In fact, he's trying to steal hearts. This is the same thing that we've seen with war veterans. Instead of him buying war veterans real stuff or giving them cars, or at least Honda Fits, or maybe motorbikes, he gives them bicycles. And then he says now from then on, bicycles will have to start paying taxes. You see, you can show that Mnangagwa is treacherous. He is not an honest broker in the things that he does, and that's what he is, and that's who he is. But is he going to succeed in all this? We are watching the space. You might impress the police officers, but as long as the majority of the people of Zimbabwe are unhappy, you still are threatened. Police officers, they are too few. They cannot be able to quench the revolution, especially if the Zimbabwean people would arise in their big numbers. There is nothing that police officers can ever do, especially without the support of the military, of which we know that Mnangagwa has lost favor with the military. 2017, we saw what happened. Police camps were taken over. Police themselves were arrested by the military. So there's no way that Mnangagwa is ever going to survive with the police only, without the support of the military. So that is already a blow on his side. So he's just trying, like anybody who is normal will have also to just try something. So let them continue to just try something. But we are watching the space. The days are tick-tocking towards the end, towards the revolution. And we are saying, Zimbabwean people, utilize the moments of this revolution and make sure that your voices are heard, and don't allow Mnangagwa to continue to hoodwink you into thinking that he is going to change and be a leader. He does things for his advantage only. Once his advantage is off and he has won, he forgets about people. He will dump people quickly like a hot banana, like a hot buns, right? That's who he is. But anyway, this is how it is. So let's continue to be watching this space and see how far things are going to get to. Otherwise, the revolution is on. Zimbabwean people must continue to unite and fight. Zimbabwean people must continue to talk about their revolution, discuss about ways and means of seeing how to do best in terms of the issues of our freedom and liberty. That is an issue that is not negotiable. And Mnangagwa cannot bring trinkets to us to try and silence us, especially choosing some other quarters of the community. He has to do everything for Zimbabwean people, not just choosing war veterans, choosing police officers, or choosing some other individuals. It has to be done for every Zimbabwean. But that is something that Mnangagwa will never do. He does not have that heart to do right in Zimbabwe. He would rather take the money that is supposed to do right for Zimbabwean people and put it in his own pocket. And that's what he has been doing all along. But unfortunately, time is up. His days are numbered, and Zimbabwean people have had enough. And it is time that he vamooses, he goes, and he cannot resist this and win. God is with us in this struggle. We are looking at the final days of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Let's continue joining hands as a people and unite ourselves and continue to send the message out there to all other people of Zimbabwe that the time for revolution is now, the time to change things is now, and the time to fight for what is right is now. And once we do that, once we send the message and the message is clear, we are going to be able to see the last days of Mnangagwa as we are approaching the 31st March. So this is exactly what it is, family. We are giving you updates of what is happening in the nation. Continue to be blessed, and we will continue to be with you. Support the platform, especially this one is live with Chatufa. Continue to subscribe to it. Also, put your comments and likes so that it can also continue to grow like our main channel, Chatufa TV Production. Thank you so much. You are blessed, and shalom.